You got a really good voice that you could do something on TikTok with. You could do something. You have a very unique voice. You could do something really cool with it. I don't know
Thanks.
what, but something.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Like it reminds me of like a radio announcer in like the 30s or 40s. That's kind of what it reminds me of.
If I talk normally, or if I do more of like that transatlantic type shit.
Kind of both, dude. They're both. When you play it up, it's very distinct, but in your natural voice too, that alone it's unique. It's unique in and of itself.
Okay.
Either way, I think you could do something on TikTok or Instagram or something cool with your voice. I don't know what, some kind of a skit or something. You could do something though.
Well, dude, I'm being so honest with you. I want to invest in a good, like, I want to say like studio type microphone. And then I just want to like go through, read scripts.
Yeah.
Sorry. Read scripts, and then Fiverr's a good place to go do it. I just like, I want to do voice acting. So I've always wanted to be an actor per se. But I cringe at doing like the basic things in life. Like, okay, for example, right? Dragon Ball Z, when Goku's screaming Kamehameha, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could never look someone in the face and be like, Kame! But if I'm in a small box where no one can see my face, oh, dude, I'm going to make the most goofy fucking faces.
Sure. I
could
get
do
that.
it. I want to do it now. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more comfortable as I get older. I'm like, well, fuck it, dude. Like, I'm happy where I'm at in life. And I kind of want to do something that I could have really fun with, have a lot of fun with.
Yeah. I mean, just try something. What's the worst that could happen? You don't succeed at it right away.
No right. They say no. Okay, cool, bro. Well,
yeah.
At least I get to go home to my wife every night, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. At least fucking find out. There's definitely something there. There's definitely something there with your voice for sure. But anyways, everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Things are a little bit different today. It's a Tuesday. I'm not normally here on Tuesdays. During summertime, I have a co-host. You guys know him. You love him. He's a part of the community. The Real Chance Wilkins. He's my co-host during summertime. And because my son's out of school, our schedules are able to line up now. So he's here with me again today. Make him feel welcome. Give him a great big shout out. A great big welcome in, everybody. The Real Chance Wilkins.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Nice to see you guys again. Always a pleasure to be here.
Always. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing another episode of Christory. It was so much fun yesterday. Thought, fuck it, might as well continue on the party. Make the party continue rolling. Oh, I got tongue-tied there. Keep the party rolling. Jesus Christ. Anyways.
What is quick question? What is that? What does Mrs. Chan's t-shirt say? Or excuse me, quarter shirt, quarter sleeve. BR. I want to say, breathe
it in.
Breathe what in?
It's got a E-A. I don't know. Would the E fit? E-A. Yeah. Those letters would fit. Breathe. Yeah. Breathe it in. Breathe what? Like a fart? The fuck else would you be breathing in?
Maybe he's made some kind of Sonichu love potion concoction.
Would not surprise me. I guarantee his semen's in it. Guaranteed. Pheromones, baby. Pheromones.
I could, dude, it's, I want to say it's almost kind of like Cyrax. It's one of those, I feel like I can smell the house.
Yeah. Like you don't even need to go in. Like just you step in that front line and you can smell it from there. Yeah.
You see an aura. There's definitely an aura around that house.
Oh, for sure. like piss yellow, just like yellow stench marks, like
Yeah. The second you walk in the house, your vision goes blurry. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
like in Modern Warfare 2 when you go outside the map and you start getting like attacked by radiation, kind of like that.
Yeah. Oh,
mold
man.
and cat piss. Blackwood Ghost, thank you for the dono. I'm fucking here. Thanks. Appreciate you, Blackwoods. Appreciate it. Guys, we've been live for a whopping, where's the timer at?
5 minutes and 35 seconds.
5 minutes and 35 seconds, and we haven't taken a ripper. I think we should correct that. I think we should get our rippers out and take one. So if everybody's ready, let's fucking do it.
Let's go.
Well, yep. Yes, sir. Woo. Ooh. Tasty, dude.
Got the wub wubs for a second. That's always fun.
I really only got those when I did cocaine.
Yeah.
Fucking
those and whippets, dude.
It always sounded to me like if you took a plate and you know how in the circus they'll have like a really long stick and they'll spin a plate at the end.
Yeah.
I always imagine it's like that sound of the plate spinning on the stick really fast, and it's like a whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I hear when I do cocaine.
That's a good way to fucking. Honestly, I want to say it's almost the same, but I just imagine instead of it being a stick, it's like a giant butter knife. So it's like that metal knife on porcelain, that weird screeching. Yeah.
It's such a strange sensation, but every time I shoot up cocaine, I hear that. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I hear it. It's there. It's real.
Do you think it might be the tinnitus? Do you ever get like that sharp, like deep ringing and then it like goes deaf? I don't know. I could be dying. I'll check it out. Whatever. Oh shit, you're muted.
Can you hear? Am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. My microphone just disconnected for a second for whatever reason.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I hear what you're talking. Like you kind of go deaf for a little bit. Yeah, I felt that when shooting coke and crystal both lost my hearing. It's fucking weird.
I don't want to say I miss it, but
yeah, I know. Yeah.
I should call her.
Then I think, oh God, how sick I'm going to be after. Like, no, I don't think so. But it sounds like a good idea. But
right, like yes, in theory, you're like, hell yeah, dude, and then you're like, I'm over it.
There's too much bad shit that comes with it. Like to go just get a couple 8-balls and burn up a weekend. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Sounds like fun. It sounds like I can handle it. But the way I'm gonna feel as soon as I'm done, as soon as it's empty, or as soon as I run out, oh my God, it's
the most depressing feeling.
Yes. Not to mention, every single time I take a shot, I have to fight the overwhelming urge of not vomiting. So, like, imagine just being blast off high, but you can't focus on that because you have to focus on not dying and not throwing up all over yourself. Because, like, the urge is like, it gets right here. It's like, hey, don't open your mouth. You're gonna puke. Don't open your mouth. You're gonna puke. Don't open your mouth. You're gonna puke. And you're like, don't open my mouth. Don't open my mouth. Don't, just hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. You can't enjoy it. It's such a fucking nightmare.
Oh, see, that's when I grab my fucking balls and I go, I'm doing another bump. And then I fucking took another shot. Fucking said it.
The crazy thing is, if I were to just puke, I would feel better. I've done it so many times. I know if I just let it out, I would be good to go. Like, oh, just let it go. You'll puke for a minute and you're done. It's fine. You'll be good to go. But for whatever reason, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight it for the next 6 hours. I'm gonna fucking get high and fight vomit.
Because
So
it's just
dumb.
the worst. Like, sure, if I do this for 10 seconds, I'm gonna feel a million times better, but I'm dreading doing it for those 10 seconds. You know
Yeah.
how this is gonna pan out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst.
Not to mention the sweats when you start puking. Like, I don't know about you, but
Oh,
every time I'm on drugs and I puke, I just sweat pours out of me.
dude, even if I'm not doing drugs, which I don't, except for smoke the ganj now, but when I
Sure.
puke, like immediately as soon as I puke, I'm already like sweating bullets.
Yeah.
My internal temperature skyrockets like 30 fucking degrees.
Mm-hmm. Do you get itchy too?
Oh yeah, I get itchy, but then also I get those weird shakes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm
I know
like,
exactly what you're talking about.
oh, dude, I feel like I'm like withdrawing sometimes, and I'm like, I'm just throwing up, dude.
It's the worst. Like it's not even so much the puking that I mind because I know it's just gonna be some liquid leaving my body. It's how I'm gonna feel immediately after. That's what fucking sucks. That's what I don't want to experience. Like I can handle losing some liquid. I can do that. It's the after effects, the freezing hot sweat shakes. I'm just freezing, but I'm burning up at the same time. It's the worst.
Yeah.
I don't miss that lifestyle in the least bit. Like there were of course I mean there's a reason people get addicted to drugs. It's because they're fun. They are fun at first. They feel awesome. Like I'm not going to say they don't because they do. Take
Right.
a fat shot of meth, it feels fucking incredible. I mean it's why people get addicted to it. But oh my god, those fun times, they get so heavily outweighed by all the bad times and not having money and not having a ride and not having a plug, or the plug can't get to you, or you're withdrawing and the plug's 6 hours away, or the plug has to re-up and he needs money and you don't have enough, and it's like fuck, it's just a fucking nightmare of a lifestyle. I do not miss it.
Well, you know, I started getting turned off to the idea once I started hearing that people boof things, and I was like, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Never have I ever heard it so much. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. When I used to do blow, okay, look, I was single, I was heartbroken, I was basically homeless, I was living in a room for rent with just my cat, okay? But one of the guys I lived with, he he was getting coke every weekend, and finally after a couple months of being there and we finally started like shooting the shit, I left my door open to let my cat run around. I'm sitting there playing World of Warcraft on my laptop, and he walks by and he goes, "Hey, white boy." He's like, "Come here for a second." I'm like, "Okay, this could go one of two ways, dude." So he like brings me over to his room, and I'm like standing at the door, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna cross it. Like, I'm not gonna fall for this shit, dude." Um, and he plops down on his bed and he pulls out a bag with a straw and he goes, "You stiff, white boy?" I'm like, "I did a couple times with my ex, whatever." So, dude, it got to a point where we bonded over that. So every fucking Friday, I was getting paid, right? I had a steady job. I was making decent money. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to get a fucking little bag every Friday. Um, and then one day, dude, I think I came home. We got it. Uh, I finished the bag, and like normally I would be upset, and be like, "Oh no, like I wish I had more." I was like, "Okay." And then I woke up the next morning and I was just like, "I'm kind of over it, dude." Like I was tired of staying up until like 7 a.m. Saturday morning because I've been listening to YouTube. I would put on fucking my emo music playlist, and I would sit there all fucking night.
Dude, that's the worst.
And I'm like screaming my heart out, and I don't give a fuck because the fucking people, the couple across from me, dude, It was a stereotypical couple. I'm not going to say anymore, but they would do meth all the time. So they were fucking up all the time. And also, they beat the shit out of each other. So it would sound like it was like WWE all the time in the house. And you were just like, oh, you know, it is what it is. You'd hear like boom, 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 boom. And then you'd hear the door open, and then someone would come out and make fucking dinner.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of relationships that both of them were meth addicts that really were smooth. It usually involved a lot of screaming and fighting.
It's always the worst. Don't do drugs, guys. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's fun at first, but
it is at that. Like I said, that's why people get addicted. Like, it's not 100% bad. They usually start out with a few fun times. It's fun for a few months when you can afford it and you have a car still and a job and everything hasn't gone to shit yet. It's just get some time into it, and then it starts to go to shit. You lose your job, lose the car, lose the money, lose the house. Everything falls apart. That's when it really fucking sucks. But those first few months, those can be a blast. I mean, like I said, that's why people get addicted, because it feels awesome for those first few months. Blackwood Ghost, thank you again for the dono. Very much appreciate it. Wait, Steel Reserve and classical music, flamenco guitar. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Still classical music, I can get on board with. Steel Reserve.
No.
I've done lost those fights, and I don't plan on having a rematch. I'm good.
It brings me back to the Mad Dog days.
Oh God, I think I was like 19. The first and last times that I drank Mad Dog and Boone's Farm. I did it a couple times, but I was like 19 years old. It only happened a few, but for like $3, wasn't bad. Wasn't the worst. I mean,
hey, but it kind of was.
Yeah. Oh God, you're bringing back memories where I can remember sitting outside of my buddy's house at 6:30 in the morning. Him and his girlfriend come pulling into the driveway, and I'm sitting out there shirtless, drinking. I'm still up drinking 211, whatever cheap beer we could find. Just the house is trashed. Things are broken. I know he's going to be pissed. Just brings back the worst memories. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to watch some Christory today. Looks like chat got rolling in. People's here. Have I ever had a sidewalk slammer? No. I don't recognize that term.
Hold on a second.
Do you?
I don't know. Is that an American History X joke? Question mark.
Sidewalk slammer is the steely with a Four Loko and whatever soda mixed into a cup. That sounds fucking terrible.
I was literally about to bring this up. Do you remember the fucking Four Lokos when they still had caffeine in them?
I loved Four Lokos, dude. I loved those.
Yeah, bro.
I remember people saying, "Oh, you drink like one or two of those, be hammered." You could get 8 down and go on a fucking ride.
Dude, I was doing the weekend at Bernie's. I was like fucking half dead, but I'm like, I'm doing the fentanyl lean as I'm walking through the streets. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, those things were wild. They were a party in a can for sure. Especially at the price. The lemonade one, that was the lemonade Four Loko, in my opinion, was like the most tolerable one. It was the easiest one to get down. It didn't taste like malt liquor with cheap flavoring, even though it's what it was. It tasted kind of like spiked lemonade. So I like the lemon one the best. I could pound those the fastest.
Okay, so this question is for you and also all of chat. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys were around maybe in like the 90s, maybe, but do you guys remember the drink Jolt?
Yes.
It came in the monster can that had the pop top on it, where you had to unscrew the cap, and it would always do like the every time you opened it.
You describing it it's like it's bringing back a memory that I can't quite remember. But yes, when he's yes, I know I remember the name.
So fucking Jolt was the shit. I love the blue raspberry, but Jolt also made like a fucking liquor version of their shit. Was
it Volt?
Oh, Volt. Was it Volt? No, I think it was Jolt. I don't know, dude. Yeah, it was Jolt.
Okay.
Jolt was the shit. If they can bring back Crystal Pepsi, they can bring back Jolt.
Do you like Crystal Pepsi?
You're damn right I do.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's what? It's just white Pepsi. There's nothing wrong with it, okay?
Everything's wrong with it.
Actually, you know what? Some would say it tastes better.
I bet it runs slower, though.
You know what? Let me stop.
Crystal Pepsi had better credit score.
Oh, dude. Fuck, I was gonna say that, dude.
It's okay. I can say that. I'm pigmented. I can say things like that. It's okay.
What? And so am I.
Fair.
I just got to be careful of the YouTubes, you know, and also I don't want, you know, anything to happen. So,
do you remember Sparkies or Sparks? They're like an energy drink malt liquor.
I feel like that sounds familiar.
They I'm sure they made thousands of different sister brands that were the same shit in a different can. But I tried them once, and I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. I drank like 14 of them, and it tore my stomach up for like 3 days. It felt like I was sick, like all the caffeine and energy shit in them. It just fucking destroyed me. It ruined a Thanksgiving for me that year. Because I got drunk like 2 days before Thanksgiving, and I was still sick the day after Thanksgiving. I never drink those goddamn things again. I don't know what the fuck I don't know why I even tried it that day. But anyways,
sure, there's a lot of sugar in that shit too.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, guys, I think we're done yapping for a minute, and why don't we go ahead and take us one more ripper, and then we'll fire up this stream, fire up this episode of Christory. Get to it, because I've got an hour and a half, and then I got to wrap it up. Okay. So we got a 40-ish minute video. So let's get a ripper and get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Okay. Cali native, you haven't missed anything. We just been yapping. We're just about to fire up. What is this? Damn it. We are just about to fire up part 39 of the Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History series from Geno Samuel 2.1's channel. We did episode 37, 38 yesterday. We're going to do 39 today. We're almost halfway through this whole series. Like 43 will be just over halfway. We're almost, and we laid down some fucking miles in this documentary. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, did we do a ripper?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Well, in that case, here we go. Nope. Not gonna get us. It's always so loud.
What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Look at all those goddamn toys. There's just,
it's the tism. That's all of Quickville, you know.
For real.
He's living it out. Oh, that face, I'm sorry. It geeks me out every time. Every time I see this photo, I'm like,
I know. It's weird. It's Chris, everything about Chris is unsettling. Everything about him. Did you see the videos from the gamer from Mars that went and did a couple of interviews with Chris?
I don't think so.
I don't know how that much. I don't know how the fuck he went to Chris Chan's house when it was still. It was. I think he did it shortly before Chris got arrested for what he did to Barb, and they walk through the house. It's just a nightmare. There's dogs everywhere. It's everything that we all know it is. But this dude, the gamer from Mars, he went into Chris's house, went up to Chris's room, and sat on the bed with him, and they played Chris's homemade card games with them for a couple hours. And dude, they stayed in that house for hours. I don't know how the fuck they did that. I don't know how they dealt with the smell. Everything, dude. Chris. I don't know how they dealt with Chris for that long.
Oh, he was probably going on rants and shit.
The videos that the gamer made, they're like an hour to an hour and a half long. They're long videos that he got lots of footage. I can't imagine sitting in that fucking house with him, sitting on his bed, sitting on Chris's bed, knowing what we know about Chris and what he does on that bed. I don't fucking think so. I don't think so. Not me.
Hard pass.
Yep, hard pass. Blackwood, thank you again for the dono. I'm still staring at the screen. I got ripped and buzzed. Peace. I feel you. I feel that. All right, guys. All right, I'm gonna press play and I'll shut the fuck up. Here we go.
On October 4th, 2013, Christian's Facebook friend, William Elliott Waterman, changed his Facebook profile picture. Chris then left a comment, accusing him of making fun of him by allegedly trying to look like him. 2 days later, Chris began showing his support for the video game-related charity, Extra Life, by liking a video concerning their partnership with PlayStation. He soon after published his charity page on the Extra Life website, hoping to raise $200 for UVA Children's Hospital so that he could carry out a 25-hour gaming marathon on November 2nd. Those who successfully raised $200 would receive a special branded t-shirt promoting the cause. On October 11th, Chris complained on Facebook that someone pretending to be him was sending out an email to his contacts, which concerned his alleged troubles in the Philippines after being mugged. He clarified that the message was falsified since he was still in Ruckersville, Virginia. 2 days later, he announced that he had already surpassed his $200 goal for the charity. On the 14th, he reported to his Facebook friends that he developed a squeak in his jaw and self-diagnosed himself with TSJ disorder, which he believed was caused by his mother's constant complaints about her troubled finances and her scabies caused by flies. He also started to consider going back online to meet
Dog, his what? Scabies?
Not the
Caused by
scabies. You have to flush your whole house if you get those things.
Dude.
I used to know. So one of my buddies lived in this apartment complex across from my house, and so I'd go over there all the time. And then it was like 4 buildings. So she was like, I think the very last one or second to last one. And he was rising her up at the time, whatever. And I remember one night, it's like 11:30 p.m. on a Sunday or Saturday night. We're running through town like fucking idiots. So we run back to her place, and her mom was yelling at us. Like, she was outside smoking a cigarette, and she's like, "Yeah, don't go in there. We're fucking flushing it out." We're like, "Wait, what?" And then someone was like, "Yeah, dude, it's fucking scabies or some shit." Gross.
No, thank you. I can't do it. I can't do infestations, bugs. There's not a ton of things in the world that scare me, but I can't do bugs. I cannot fucking do it. I don't play about bugs.
Yeah, no.
If somebody comes at me with the bug, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. It's going to be a fight. Like if somebody does that, they hold a bug at you, like, oh, come here, you scared? You scared? Yeah, I'm fucking scared. No, I'm gonna fuck you up if you get close.
Right. I will fucking defend myself.
Yes, I can't not with bugs. I don't fuck around with bugs. I can't do it.
This is
Everything
a
else,
standard ground law.
100%. When it comes to bugs, yeah, I can't do that.
Ugh.
Not this essay. Not this essay.
A woman, one who could save him from his situation. He soon after received an email from Rebecca, a troll posing as his high school classmate. She urged him to go to the doctor about his mother's scabies, which could get a lot more serious due to barbarous age. 2 days later, Christian told her that his doctor confirmed that he had TMJ and encouraged him to do some jaw exercises and take Tylenol. He seemingly did not mention the scabies situation and informed Rebecca that his mother had been suffering with the miniature flies for a few years and had tried a few methods to get rid of them, such as freezing them with ice packs or frozen peas and manually picking at them. He claimed
What?
that
Dude, what? I gotta rewind that a little bit. That I don't know if I didn't understand what was just said, or if what was just said was I just don't think I understood.
Did I come back to one of the worst episodes of all time? Like,
Yeah, it feels like every episode lately,
oh.
they're all the worst. Like they don't get any better. They fucking went, and they're all right at the fucking bottom, just one after another, the worst after the worst after the worst after the worst.
Oh, man.
Okay, we're gonna hear this again.
Okay.
Let's see if I misheard. See if we misheard. Here we
I'm
go.
taking a drink.
Okay.
he seemingly did not mention the scabies situation and informed Rebecca that his mother had been suffering with the miniature flies for a few years and had tried a few methods to get rid of them, such as freezing them with ice packs or frozen peas, and
It's exactly what we heard. How the fuck do you
manually picking at them. He claimed that the problem was close to being resolved and that she had gone to doctors before about her situation.
Wow. There's so many fucking flies. You're like, I don't know that I understand what the fuck they're doing with the peas. Like, are they hitting the flies with the peas? Like, I don't get it. I don't know.
Maybe they like the cold surface and the color green. Maybe that's what they're attracted to.
Fuck if I know. I don't understand. I don't know what the fuck flies have to do with peas, or what peas have to do with flies, or how you beat an infestation with frozen peas.
Wait, so okay, so maybe I'm thinking about it like this, right? So what if he opens the bag of peas and then the flies fly into the frozen peas, they die? Does he refreeze them and then take them out to kill more flies? Also, how long does he keep the peas for?
I don't know. These are all good questions, though.
What if he just has a giant frozen brick of flies?
Would anybody be surprised?
Do you think he like wakes up at 2 a.m. and saunters over to the fridge, opens up the freezer, and gives it a couple licks and then puts it back?
Wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. I mean, we know what he did with the Fanta bottle. We know what he did with that.
Actually, no, I don't. I don't know.
Making his own special flavor of Fanta. Because one of the trolls told him it would be hot if he drank his own juice. So he
he made his own My Little Pony jar.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that too. Yep. We're just learning a lot today. We're learning a lot today, folks. Wow, what an enlightening day.
And we're back, boys.
Wow, we're 2.5 minutes into this, and just the things we have learned so far. The things we have learned. We should take a ripper. I think that I think that would be the smart thing to do. Folks, join us, please. Grab your rippers and let's go. Chris is the absolute worst culmination of his flavor of specific autism. He was the absolute worst age possible when he found the internet. Like, he grew up at the most influential age of his life. Like at the time that the world should be influencing him the most, it was just the internet. And it was like the perfect storm. Like, you take super autism and you let that ball of super autism get raised literally by the internet, because his parents are too ancient and old to really have a fucking clue what he's doing on the computer. And Chris Chan is what you get. Just super autism and unsupervised internet access throughout your entire formative years.
Right. Definitely back then too, like, the internet was the Wild West.
The absolute worst time. The worst time to be on the internet for him.
And literally, so, like, now, basically, if you have a question, you go to Google. Like, first thing you do, google.com, fucking, or if it's not already your fucking default browser, right?
Mm-hmm.
But back then, you could just type in your search bar, hey, fucking, I don't mean to get too graphic here, but, like, you could go look up fucking, like, live leak type shit, and it would just pop up, and it is right there. Now, don't get me wrong, every link you clicked, you probably got like 30 fucking viruses. But you're like, I want to watch, 2.5 minutes of this clip real quick because, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so, especially with, like, not to be a dick, but like having autism too, I think with someone who has something going on mentally, they should not be allowed unfettered access to the internet, because then they start seeing things and they're like, okay, we start to think that these are okay things to do. Like, when the whole genre of pranking YouTubers came out, there's a whole generation of kids that are growing up that, like, think that that's what normal people do. And it's not. It's kind of dumb. Like, whatever, you can play jokes on each other, whatever, but it's not happening all the fucking time, whatever. But he grows up, and I feel like he sees things that people are saying, and he takes it as like, this is what's right, and this is what's really going on, versus, it's just people saying shit online.
It was just the perfect storm, as weird as it is to say, but he got the absolute worst time of the I mean, granted, we needed that time on the internet for it to grow and blossom into what it is now. We had to go through all these eras, but he got the era that was just the fucking worst for him. It was the absolute worst time for him to be there. It was the most influential time of his life, and we got a literal motherfucker out of it.
And we're still seeing it today too. Like,
still active. Yeah. There's a documentary. Smokey dropped a video on him today. Talking about he's still out there, dropping the occasional video, the occasional stream, still doing shit, still being Chris.
Is he still living with Barb?
No. Last I heard, he was. Oh, where was he? he was in another country. I don't know if it was for a visit or vacation. Where I don't know where he was at this point. I'd just be guessing. It was somewhere in another country. I don't know if he had moved or, like I said, for a vacation or what. But no, he doesn't live with Barr. I do know that much. Financially, huh?
Crispy County said he lives in Finland.
Oh, he does live. Okay, he does live in Finland. Okay, yeah, that's where he's at.
There's actually someone out there that likes him.
I heard that he's got like a girlfriend / handler, like sets him down in front of the camera, collects his donos, has him draw and stuff, and does the occasional streamer video, and they collect the revenue. That's what I heard. I don't know, but
Then they
somebody's with them.
to a wall in like one of the rooms. They're like, stay here, you fucking wild beast.
If they did, it is what it is.
Ew, but then he probably acts like a child. Oh, I peed my poop myself.
Oh, god damn it. Fucking gross.
Sounded cheap. Okay, my bad.
Okay, I'm gonna press play. Like this is any better.
leaving them dumbfounded. He also expressed his desire to
Very much so. We are very much dumbfounded, Chris. We very much are.
reestablish contact with his half-brother, Cole Smithy. He addressed his thoughts about returning to online dating by detailing the past failed attempts at meeting women he met over the internet, and then asked her if she was single. I am a Cinderella and Rapunzel, trapped with the moral obligations and stress of caretaking and guarding of my small family, and often being stuck forcibly due to financial problems and paranoia of the terrible people, causing me nightmares at times with school bus trips resulting in driving off the high freeway edges, flying to dive towards a cliff, water, another road, or whatever. I am troubled emotionally and mentally, and I desperately, but still picky, require my destined. God continues to mock me by not letting me have her in my life or not for long or ever, sweetheart-to-be to see me long after the eventualities. And if I don't find her soon, I may as well be one of those worthless, lack-of-purpose premature death cases. It all really taunts and hurts me. I just do what I am able to help me and my mother get by one day at a time. Rebecca replied, stating her confusion at calling the causers of the scabies flies, when they are really caused by mites. She advised him against his mother picking at the mites or freezing them, since the only reliable way to get rid of them is through an exterminator. Chris then replied, letting her know that his mother had an ointment for the scabies, and had an extensive knowledge of her condition. On October 18th, Chris claimed in a Facebook post that a troll had sent him a Back to the Future-themed Lego set as a present, which he greatly appreciated. Kim Wilson did not believe his claim, though he still maintained his story. Soon after, he made another post, this time claiming that he got a figurine of the character Eyebrawl from the video game series Skylanders as a gift. Kim refused to believe him and demanded answers. 1 week later, Chris filmed a video in McDonald's in which he showed off his Lego-built recreation of Manchester High School, which was constructed using multiple different Lego sets. His pastoral counselor, Rocky Shoemaker, acted as the videographer.
Hello, my name is Christian Weston Chandler, Ruckersville, Virginia, and I here present something very fantastic.
What? And I hear fuck, Chris. Look how he looks like a melted ice cream cone right now. Look at his titties. Look at these fucking things, dude.
He looks a little confused, some would say.
Why would he go to McDonald's to put that thing together? Why would that be the spot to do this at?
I think it's the place of happiness or something. And there's a clown there. That's definitely not a weirdo, I guess.
If fucking Chris is there, I'm not taking my kid there. No, I don't think that's a good idea. If I see Chris there,
I mean, look at the glasses. Okay, I think the glasses kind of give it away.
They look like an old lady's glasses.
I was going to say they kind of give me like the Dahmer kind of look, you know.
Just kind of.
come here, boy. Let's go watch something. I'm totally not gonna chop you up and eat you.
Yeah, I won't drug you. Promise. I
You
promise.
promise. Will you please drink some of this water? I can see you're very thirsty.
I won't hurt you. I swear. I swear.
Shh. Calm down, child. I know you're getting a little sleepy. Come lay your head down, child. Oh,
Okay.
dude, I'm gonna fucking take a toaster bath after this. Fucking.
Okay. Okay. All right, Chris. Here we go.
Two testicles I have worked over 30 hours on, from October 18th to October 25th, 2013.
Wow,
This
that's a
lovely-
really long time.
That's he put almost a standard work week into that. Well, he said between 3 and 30. I don't know. That's kind of a big window, but I mean, over the course of a week, that wow. I can't believe he focused on anything for that long and completed it.
He
That's
was
kinda-
trying to impress a girl. You could tell.
Fair. Fair.
Lee High School. Yeah, and I tell you how I tell you more about this. I was inspired to do this starting from last August when the Friends High School came out,
Whoa.
and this thing was built with 8 of.
If I go to McDonald's and I see a grown man sitting there playing with the little girl's Lego friend set, I'm gonna fucking head kick him.
Yeah, no shit.
Unless there's an obvious reason, like, oh, he has some sort of mental disability or whatever. But if it's just Chris sitting there talking about bullshit, he's gonna get fucking head kicked. That's what he deserves.
These sets, a summer riding camp, Olivia's house, one cafe, 2 of Stephanie's dance classes, and then a whole bunch of improvising for my parts. The building of this is dedicated to Manchester High School in Midlothian, Virginia. And which, on that note, I was further inspired for my high school from the My Little Pony Equestria Girls movie. I mean, I tell you, that's a really great movie. Available on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy.
What? That's so weird. That's so weird to know that much about this little horse cartoon.
Yeah, no shit.
What the fuck, man?
Anyway, so now we're going to take a tour of the inside of this. What did I just knock over? Oh. Anyway, we're going to go inside the school building. This thing is literally the 3-story height. I don't know this doing.
Oh, fucking drop it, dude, please. Dude, destruction. Fuck you, dude. Oh, Godzilla! Yes!
Ah, shoot.
Shoot.
Anyway, welcome to this high school. We got expensive.
Chris, who the fuck speaks like that? Welcome to this high school.
What do you mean, this high school, Chris?
God
Please
damn.
elaborate.
Just it's little things. These little things that fucking bother me. The way he speaks, oh my god. Oh my god, it's fucking irritating.
I was just gonna say, I've noticed it's the real nasally, like almost like you have a cold, like fuck, I don't know if I can do it. Oh, hello, like, yes, welcome. Like, it's, I don't know, you cut the whole fucking nose off. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's
I know
all
what you mean.
nasally.
Yeah.
Sounds sick. But to be fair, not to give him any credit, shout out the fucking Ninja Turtles in the background.
Oh shit. I didn't even notice them.
Yeah, Mikey's eating a pizza, and then there's fucking Leo.
Is there any more? I only see the 2.
Yeah, that's all I see right now.
Okay. Okay.
Hallways and staircases. There's the cafeteria. And here's the lunch table. Pretty much which I used to sit with my high school gal pals, Tiffany and Sarah. And
Brownie's just said in chat, it looks like Chris is always about to cry. It sounds like he's always about to. Yeah.
Yeah.
He always sounds like he's upset. Like,
Someone
ugh.
just kicked his dog, dude.
I'm always taking my place right there for the moment. Oh, look who we have here. It's Stonebreaker 10's Zach. That's what she said, douchebag.
What?
Flirting with the Shoka. And look, Michelangelo's eating a pizza.
Oh.
And Venus Delilo is practicing her cheerleading moves.
Venus Delilo?
There's the principal, the infomaniac from Lego Island. Not in way
What?
corresponding or whatever to
It's kind of like Epstein Island, but for Legos.
acting and past principal, Mr. Peter Coste. And there's my dad negotiating with the principal. Because that's one way to make friends in high school. Negotiation.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not how I made friends in high school. I didn't fucking. What the fuck? My dad negotiated with the principal how many friends I was going to have this year. What the fuck, Chris? It's fucking crazy that he is so comfortable with this idea that you can just negotiate for your friends, that he's going to tell the world, like, yeah, my dad negotiated for my friends in high school. What's up? Didn't everybody's? Didn't your guys' dads do the same for you?
Well, what if his dad actually like went up to the principal and was like, "Hey, look, my son's fucking retarded. Can you guys act like he's cool?"
Dude, Bob at one point went up to those teenage girls and offered them money to hang out with Chris. So would it really be outside the realm of possibility for him to do that with the principal? You know how sketchy it would be for him to walk up to teenage girls and offer them money? The implications. The implications.
Could you imagine getting charged with that and then trying to explain that charge while you're just sitting in your cell like, "Hey man, what you in here for?" Yo, dude, it's a weird story.
Yeah. I bet you never heard this one before.
Yeah. Yo, fucking hear me out for a second. Okay?
Oh my God.
Actually, you know what? Let's get the whole cell block in here for a second. Let me break this whole story down. We're
Yeah.
gonna make PowerPoints and everything. Does someone have like a marker?
God. It's got to be hard being related to Chris. I can't. Fuck. Being his parents, I'm sure they loved him, but I'm sure the older Chris got, Bob was probably just like, God damn. Had to be so frustrated with Chris.
Well, yeah, because there's only so much he could do too. Because he was declining. So
Yeah.
he's like, fuck, I'm like kind of stuck with him. There's not much I could do. But then, fucking, wait, did you play the video of when it showed him eating at the buffet with Barb?
I think so.
Apparently, this was like right before things started getting real dark.
I think I have.
It was like, oh, they were sitting. So they just got like a plate of food. And he's like, "Oh, you're so beautiful."
Yep.
Dude,
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
that fucking freaked me out. Like, that was one of the first things I thought about when I woke up. Like, which is so fucking weird, dude. But like, that was one of the first things that ran across my mind when I woke up. And I'm like, that's so fucking creepy, dude.
They had very strange interactions. It's very inappropriate when you go back and rewatch everything. It was their relationship was inappropriate from the get-go. It makes you wonder how far back it really started, because it seems like it's always been weird between them two. The guy that runs the channel has gifted 5 memberships. Appreciate you. Shouts out to the guy that runs the channel and to 5 new members. Appreciate that. I don't have a member counter on this one. But I'll add it in next time. I'll add it in Friday. Anyways, okay. Here we go again.
And here is the home economics class. There's the music. And there's the gym. Complete with a treadmill, bunch of yoga mats, a weight machine, two exercise bikes, basketballs, and boyfriend, girlfriend, gym teachers. Yes, the Manchester High School spirit is all the rage around this. Is all the rage around here, and the staircase literally goes up.
Please
And now
follow
we go up to the second floor. Zoom in on the hallway. And Bumblebee Prime is monitoring the hallways. Right here, we got the computer lab. Somebody printed out something, and the teacher's teaching the class. And here's my original minifigure.
Oh,
taking the class with other gal pal Miranda right there. And right here, you can call this a study hall or detention, but a certain someone from my more recent years is in detention.
Is that Megan Schroeder? Is that who that's supposed to be with the hair? Oh.
Is that a previous ex of his?
Megan Schroeder, she was friends with him for a little bit, but she was a white girl with black hair, and she was super nice to him, but he kept getting like handsy, and he would put his arm around her and like pull her close, and she kept telling him to stop. And do you remember when he drew the picture of him fingering a girl? Megan is the girl that he drew in the picture. That's who he was depicting, was Megan Schroeder.
Whoa.
She got wind of it. She saw it. She's like, "Do you know how fucked up that was, Chris? I told you that I didn't want your inappropriate touches, and then you go and you draw something like this and post it to the fucking internet." And I believe this is when Chris goes on the explanation of, well, if you just knew more about sex, you would understand what I was drawing there. I was drawing what's called a hand job. If you watch more pornography, you would understand what that is. Like, yeah, there it is, Schwilly. It's She Came for Quick. Yeah, that's what the title of the image is. She Came for Quick.
Man.
I think I've got it. I can't show it on stream, but I'll send it
to
you.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but
yeah.
Hey, man. I mean, I've sent you worse.
It's all right. But yeah, that's who Megan Schroeder is. I feel like that's who's there in the study hall, because he says the person from my past is in, or my more recent years is in detention. And at this point, he was mad at her, so she's got the long dark hair.
So she punished him. So his way of getting revenge in his fantasy world is to give her punishment is to be in detention. That's
right.
Oh, dude, that's fucking sick.
Got to learn her lesson. Got to go to detention. 5 days, straight week, every single day.
You've been a real naughty girl. Today you're going to detention.
You sound like super Southern Christian. Like Forrest Gump Chan. That's what you sound like, a cross between Forrest Gump and Chris. And Schwilly. Schwilly gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Schwilly. We appreciate you.
Shit, big ups, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Schwilly. But that was a good impression. That you swear you sound just like what the fuck did I just say?
A Southern Christian.
There you go. Super Southern Christian. Super Southern.
Okay. I'll take it.
Thank you. No, it was good though. Okay. Here we go. Back at it. Man, we haven't even got 10 minutes through this yet.
At the moment. In the English classroom, my mother is teaching it. And they're talking about Abraham Lincoln. 77 years ago. I forget how the rest goes.
Something my autism.
What are you trying to do? Cheat off your partner for a test? Then we go up the stairs to the topmost floor, where we have arts and crafts. With the craft making and dressmaking over here, clothes making. And then we zoom out for the whole rooftop, where once in a while everybody can have rooftop parties. Tonight, there's a party on the rooftop tonight. And what do you expect? Each of the high school sets came with an owl. Woo! You, that's who.
Oh, that was a big silly, Chris.
So anyway, yes,
Does it what?
I said that was a big silly.
Christian Weston Chandler dedicate the construction of this entire school building to my Manchester High School in Midlothian, Virginia, not to be confused with Manchester, England, or any other high school with the same name within the United States of America. Yep.
Chris, your flavor of autism is really fucking weird.
Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
On October 30th, Chris was forwarded an email purportedly written by Chris's close high school gal pal, Sarah Bevel, who was in correspondence with one of his observers. It was later revealed that the email was a trollsome fabrication in order to get Chris to stop bothering his classmates. A lot of us were surprised, even shocked to see how much Christian had changed from the way we remembered him in high school. He was just this awkward, slightly odd, shy kid back then. A lot of the special ed kids got picked on, but, for some reason, Christian seemed to get it much worse than the others. And I let Christian hang out with us, mainly because we felt sorry for him. He sort of latched onto us, like he expected us to protect him. He was like a lost little boy. Sometimes I think he saw us as sort of mother figures, which seems a little creepy now. But Christian seemed harmless enough back then, and we didn't mind him hanging out with us. As far as socializing goes, we didn't really hang with him outside of school, except for the time we went to his 18th birthday party. I'm also really creeped out that he's still obsessed with and he's actively looking for her. She's well aware of this, and she's taken steps to make sure that she's very hard, if not impossible, to find. A lot of people became friends with Christian because of their reunion, and also because a lot of them still felt sorry for him. Some people are having second thoughts though, after seeing that awful picture he drew of his friend. A lot of people stopped feeling sorry for him and started ignoring him after they saw that. I was shocked that he could draw something so gross and depraved. The thumbs up sign really pissed me off for some reason. The whole thing was very sexist, disrespectful, and, above all, damn creepy. Chris went to Facebook in disbelief, posting Sarah's full email, and countered her claims that he was often bullied in high school. He denied ever looking at his gal pals as mother figures, and apologized for his Facebook post not being considered normal. He clarified that he wanted to find Tiffany Gowan because he was lonely and sad and needed closure. He then added that this revelation made him consider committing suicide, but decided against it because of his mother and his dogs, and that a premature death would leave him in limbo in the afterlife. On Halloween, he changed his profile photo to his Lego incarnation in zombie form, since he felt like he was emotionally dead. He also requested that if any of his gal pals wanted to apologize to him, they should come directly to his house and do so in person. On November 4th, Christian returned to Facebook to address his She Came for Quick drawing, which depicted him sexually satisfying Megan. He revealed that he had ripped the picture into little pieces a long time ago and regretted ever drawing it. However, he defended himself by pointing out that many people before him had featured naked people in their artwork. He then fully forgave Megan Schroeder, Michael Snyder, and Mary Lee Walsh for all the wrongs they have made against him. The next day, He uploaded the video tour of his Lego high school on his YouTube account, Quickville Guardian, and revealed that he made it for a competition to get Lego's attention. On November 12th, a supposed Manchester high school classmate sent him an email after watching Chris's 2009 video in which he inadvertently insults the victims of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. He expressed his distaste for the video and demanded that Chris explain himself. He replied, writing that he did not intend to cause any offense in the video, but failed to recollect the specific details behind its intention. He also wrote that he had a lot of missing links in his brain and was still gravely saddened after learning about the supposedly true nature of his friendships in high school. I'm most unable to get any act together because I have some ADD and OCD in my brain. It becomes difficult for me to concentrate one thing for an extended amount of time unless I really think hard about it. I'm not a smoker. I have not had any alcohol in months. I'm on prescribed anxiety and blood pressure medications.
What's that?
No, when he said, "Oh, because I have ADD and OCD," so I don't have OCD, but I think that like, yeah, okay. So here's even like I'll one up it, right? When you watch like Chris Hansen videos, right? And they're like, "Hey, why'd you do it?" And they're like, "Oh, well, I was depressed." Yeah, so was I, but I never thought about going out and fucking talking to a child, dude. You know, like. You can't blame because you have something on being a piece of shit. I feel like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. I felt like that too. I mean, I've had shit times in my life, but it's never made me go beat up my wife or
Right.
you know, never left her with a black eye.
Dude, it's I don't fucking get it. I don't know why it's like some kind of cop out. It's literally the worst. And also the whole like, oh, I'm gonna go fucking unalive myself.
God.
Oh, okay. Well then, if you feel like that, I feel like you would have done it. You know.
Yes.
I know a lot of people that you would have never known, and then you find out that they did, and you're like, oh shit, they never even reached out. They didn't fucking say nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like when you beg for attention, like I sound like a dick when I say it, but you know what? I feel like I don't give a shit. And also because you're kind of a bitch about it, but don't talk about it, be about it.
No, I completely get it. It seems like usually when it's usually a cry for attention. If you're screaming for attention, it's probably because you want attention. If you're serious and you really want to go that route, you're going to make a legitimate, serious attempt.
Mm-hmm.
It's how I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but
no, I agree with you.
I don't know. I feel like so many times it's just look at me, I'm so fucking sad. I cut my wrist. Look, I'm bleeding. I bleed all the fucking time when I go do anything. When I grab my tool bag, chances are I'm going to be bleeding too. It happens. We bleed.
Right.
Like it. I don't get those little. You see people do the little slashes on their wrist. Like, dude, come on. My dogs scratch me deeper than that. It's just so many times. It's just a cry for attention. If you're serious, if you really felt that way, more than likely you're gonna be quiet about it and handle your business.
I just hate that it gets like glamorized, and then there's people that genuinely need it, but then you know when they call out for it, people are like, "Oh, well, no, you're faking it because some fucking jerk off came out of nowhere and said, oh, well, no, this is actually what it's like,' and somehow built a crazy cult following, and they're gonna die on a hill saying, oh yeah, well, everything this person says, you know, oh, that's what it is. Well, the whole time this person's been fucking, you know, bullshitting. And then you got someone who's genuinely got something wrong with him. And I know that, you know, Chris has a lot going on with him, but I think he's smart for his own good, because I feel like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I agree. He's definitely got shit going on, but at the same time, he's aware of what he's doing. He knows how to somewhat move and operate throughout the world.
like when he drew that picture, he knew exactly what he was doing. So him like sitting here trying to blame it on shit. No, dude, you knew exactly what you were fucking doing.
100%. 100%. I didn't mean to miss it. John Kill 3D. Appreciate the dono, my friend. People like Chris Chan need to be studied. That's what we're doing. We're trying to do it. We're doing it right now. We're trying to study him. The thing with Chris, though, it will be a lot easier to study someone as fucked up as him because there's so much footage of him. So that will come in handy at some point. I would think it would.
My father has been dead. My mother drives me crazy sometimes. I have my responsible obligations at home. I am very lonely. No one outside of my house will give me the time of day or in person emotional consultation and comfort. And you and everyone else want to judge me based on impulsive stuff I made during the bunch of years I was being bullied in attempts to get even with them, getting the websites down, and so I can find emotional peace, even though there are considered shooting myself in the foot moves. God damn it all! Sent from my iPhone. Stay safe. Christian W. Chandler. On November 19th, he posted a photo of a poem he wrote which attempted to describe his heartaches, and also offered a depiction of the state of his heart. 10 days later, Chris sent Rebecca a brief email wanting to know Sarah Bevel's phone number because his mother Barbara wanted to speak with her concerning her so-called textile abuse against Christian. The next day, he announced on Facebook that the rumors about him and his mother spending Thanksgiving in a soup kitchen were false, and that they spent the day at home. On December 11th, Alec Benson Leary released a recent video in which Chris films a tour of his house.
Oh, no way.
The exact date at which it was recorded and the means of acquiring the video from Christian are uncertain.
What you just seen was the living room that pretty much my mom and I are in. Then what's blocked off the other side? Actually that was the family room in its entirety, both halves, but the second half was blocked. And then the bathroom down here, and pretty much the utility room with laundry and
Where?
back door.
Where do you do laundry, Chris? How do you? I didn't see a washing machine back there.
I
That
would be
too
so
is
scared if I spawned in that house. Like if I just woke up one day and I'm in that house.
Terrifying.
This is where I'm like, I'm gonna die here. If I don't fucking get out of here, I will die here.
I would panic instantly. Instantly, my heart would start going.
Dude, honestly, I'd hope my heart would explode at that point. Because at that point, fuck it, I'm dead.
I wouldn't know what to do. If I woke up there, it's in that house, just like here's the laundry room. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd freak the fuck out.
Quick, if anyone in chat is a game developer, this is Resident Evil 12 in the making. Okay.
Escape from the Chan house. Oh.
Escape from Quickville.
That's a good idea. Okay.
So freaking cluttered in here in this house. Mr. C, my father, had to have narrow passageways, but they were not this narrow.
Chris.
Anyway, yeah, steps going up to the front door right there, and then more steps going up.
Oh my god, dude.
Kitchen, very much locked off all over, with the Resident Evil refrigerator right there.
Oh my god.
He said it. That house, can you imagine? Okay, like you said, hey, say you spawn in there and you got a timer on the clock. You have 20 seconds. You got to find your way out. You have no idea where you are. You have no idea where you spawned in at, but you have to find your way to the front door. You'll never make it.
No, dude, I'd be vaulting over that shit. Like, there's a fucking there's a barricade every like 3 feet.
Mm-hmm. There's
What the
shit
fuck?
everywhere.
Is he building these? Is he trying to keep something in the house?
I don't know, but what I do know is that they have animals, and with all the shit that's everywhere, I guarantee you that there's literal shit also sprinkled in amongst the various items. So,
Oh, there's shit and piss everywhere, and I hate to say it, but I feel like typically people who are hoarders like this also have multiple animals, and a lot of the times they're like wild or feral, and they just show up.
mhm.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and I hate saying this because I'm a huge animal lover, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's like dead animals buried under all this shit.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me at all. No, no, I see that shit on hoarders all the time too. They think they have so many animals, and then you find out, oh no, you actually have double that amount plus another 20 more that are dead. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of fucking unreal.
You pull the fucking fridge back, and there's like 8 dead cats stacked up on top of each other,
Mm-hmm.
just squashed between the fridge and the fucking wall, but they've already decayed, so they're like paper thin, and you're just like, well, I thought I fucking smelled something, but I didn't really know.
That sounds exactly like what you would hear Chris say. I thought I smelled something. I didn't really know. Well, fucking look for it. I get a whiff of something that smells bad in my kitchen. I'm going on a fucking hunt until I figure it out. My kitchen shouldn't smell bad. It should smell like food or nothing. So if there's a bad smell, we need to figure it out right now.
Exactly.
Fuck. I don't know how these people did it. I don't know how they lived in a house like that, just that filthy. I couldn't do it, dude. I couldn't be comfortable in that. I couldn't walk in that house and just stay calm. It would get to me so fast. I'd have to be out of that house. I just couldn't do
too
it.
much.
I couldn't do it.
There's no breathing space.
Mm-mm. Do you see the steps? It's like they were wide enough to take a step, like 1 foot and then 1 foot on the next step, like that. Like you couldn't put both feet on the same step.
Yep, you had a vault over something. You're like, yeah,
Mhm.
well, one more thing.
Ridiculous. I don't get it. I don't get. And they're okay living like it. I don't know.
I use the term Resident Evil because in Japan, Resident Evil video game is called Biohazard. It's one I cleaned recently. That's as much of the living room as you can see above this block, which essentially consists of 2 couches, hardly been used. Footway through this narrow hallway. Upstairs bathroom with bathtub and shower. Pretty much hasn't changed since the trolls first saw it. And this is my room, obviously. A lot more cleaner than it is now. A lot more cleaner than the rest of the house, actually, right now. Couch under that pile. I'll make the bed.
I have literally smoked crystal meth in tweaker houses that were more well maintained than this shit.
For real.
And it's always those houses that have the bombest crystal meth, like the best meth comes from the dirtiest houses, and they were still more well maintained than this bullshit.
That's.
Damn.
I was just thinking the entire time. I'm like, that air in the house it has to be so thick.
Oh, like feel like oil on your skin.
And I mean, even you can hear Chris kind of like gasping a little bit. Like, I know he's kind of a big boy traversing the whole fucking obstacle course that is his house, but
Sure.
you know, dude's trying to fucking suck in fresh air and he can't. It's just this recycled, so little bit of like oxygen floating in that house.
Mm-hmm. Just toxic gas. Literally. God, dude. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they're still alive, honestly. And Barb's what, 100-something years old at this point? I don't know how the fuck she's still alive in that house.
Oh, so she's still at the house?
I believe, well, last I heard or last I looked at the quickie, she was still in their house. But the last time I looked at that was probably a couple months ago. But last I looked, she was.
Well, at least if she's at her house, and if Chris is in fucking Finland, she probably has some handlers now that are taking care of her. And probably the house is cleaned up.
Probably. Yeah. I can't see caretakers coming in and not being like, this is an issue that needs to be addressed now.
Yeah. Oh no, let me just walk over all this shit every fucking day.
And some people do. Some people just think like that. They're like, I'm gonna just step over this shit. I could never. I can't. I want my house to smell good. I want my bathroom to smell clean. I want my kitchen to smell clean. My house has to smell clean. Has to be clean all the time. Maybe I take it a little overboard, but I don't like a dirty house.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, shit. I mean, I have 4 cats, so every time they take a poop, I'm like, those little bastards.
I got you. I'm gonna press play, but why don't we take a ripper? We're about halfway through the video, so I think we've earned it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab your rippers. Let's get one.
Shortly after. Anyway, that's pretty much the inside of the house. I guess I better show you the outside as well. Hoarding mom and dad and everything freaking cluttered. Hey, scamper. Yep, and we just exit the front of the house to the backyard. And there's an accessible portion of the daylily garden. Essentially, in front of the house. Yeah, I think the front yard is more cluttered than the backyard. There's garden shed. Pretty much not using that nowadays. My father liked to spend time in there. Yeah, trees, clearing up the gardens, and driveway. More daily garden patch, vehicles, and we saw the pen in the backyard earlier. Okay, so that's pretty much best. Actually, there's one room I missed. And behind this door frame is music room. Cluttered in there too. So yeah, I'm not too proud of the state of the house.
I would hope
Okay,
not.
Oh,
so that's
You
pretty
sound
much
very
everything right now.
distraught.
Yeah. I'm not very proud of the state of the house. You don't give a fuck.
Literally.
You don't care enough that you're willing to record the entire house and put it up on the internet for all of us to sit here and laugh at. Didn't bother you that much.
Not one bit.
On December 15th, Rebecca sent Chris an email questioning his reasoning behind his high standards for a potential girlfriend. Chris told her that regarding her suggestions of joining a social group, he already tried that. In addition, he felt he could not make the best of reading self-help books or watching self-help videos because he could not concentrate for long enough for him to process all the information and enact changes in his life. You don't have to tell me about the stereotypical, maybe shallow, women and how attractive they are. That only weighs in further into my fear of every woman being taken by some damn male. I have a personal hatred for 99% of the worldwide population of my own gender. I often even find myself disgusted at my own penis, as well as thinking, I wish I was born female with the possibility of being a lesbian, or something like that. I find the males most ugly, offensive, horrendous, crazy, creepy, and all that shit. Most of the damn trolls are damn homosexual males. I really loathe them, especially when they push their damn lifestyle into my face. And even just imagining it makes me throw up. I'm most definitely straight, and I take great offense when anyone dares mislabel me otherwise. It pisses me off! Sarah dared consider me on the mislabel, even back in high school. Ugh! I also often ask myself, in this dead end of a life, in a cluttered house with my mother, without a sweetheart, in over our heads in debt, How is this my life? I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I have a feeling that you are a genuine, caring woman who listens and keeps it confidential. I pray you will not betray me as well by not telling any troll or whoever else any of this, leading towards even more degrading mockery and shit. Sigh. Rebecca and Christian then spent the next few days sharing their hobbies and favorite TV shows. On the 20th, he asked her if she was interested in coming back to Virginia and if she were single. Rebecca did not respond to his suggestions and instead questioned him about his reasons for hating the majority of the male population, especially the gay men. She was disappointed by his stance and mentioned that she broke up with her ex-boyfriend because he was a bigot who insulted her LGBT friends to their faces. He apologized for shocking her and clarified that he could cope with gay men as long as they did not offend him or got too close to him. He blamed the trolls for forcing the gay agenda onto him, which increased his hatred of them, but he felt no offense against lesbians, bisexuals, or transgenders. He expressed his desire to cross-dress more, but resisted because of his mother's objections. He also told her of his need for real friendships to relieve his troubles and misery. On December 16th, Christian listed a collection of 54 pornographic DVDs up for sale on the online marketplace website, Craigslist. He asked for $1,000 in cash and was not open for negotiation or haggling.
Holy shit.
Listen, I'm not down with it at all, but those better be the best goddamn fucking videos of all time.
Dude, what did they say? Like 52 or 54 of them for $1,000?
Yeah. I better be seeing some fucking groundbreaking shit.
God damn, Chris. Wow. Okay, I guess.
Are you gonna also offer me like 20 gallons of fucking Diddy lube?
Like, where are you gonna put this much porn, dude? Where are you gonna put that many? I don't have any place in my house I could put that much porn. Like, it was bad enough when you're 13, you gotta hide your Playboys. Like, I can't hide a fucking DVD collection of porn. What the fuck you doing, Chris?
I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna have a bookshelf out with all my fucking anime porn. I'm just, hey, what's up, guys? This is my bookshelf. Check this shit out.
This is Anal Slut 7.
Yeah.
Great
You ever
plot
seen
to
a
it,
chick
great plot.
You ever seen a chick get gangbanged by an octopus? Check this shit out. You guys want a seafood boil for dinner?
Oh, I'm good. God. And you know, I know if Chris is doing this, there has to be other people that do this. Is this not weird? You want to buy a bunch of stuff that I jerked off to? No, not really.
It's like wanting to be Eskimo Bros.
It's what?
It's like wanting to be Eskimo Bros.
I guess in a way. And no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't find that to be a team situation. It's a two-player game. Don't need any other parties involved.
This isn't Mario Party.
At Kim Wilson about this, he stated that it was an effort to relieve some of the financial burden the channelers were under at the time.
9.
She told him that some people might raise concerns over the DVDs containing trace amounts of Chris's semen. Chris denied this. She said that $1,000 was a lot of money and that his porn collection was not worth that much. She encouraged him to try finding a job, possibly with the help of Region 10, a service that could help him realize this goal. In mid-December, Kelly Andes, Chris's high school crush, shared on Facebook his video in which he demonstrates how he would perform oral sex for Jackie, allegedly claiming that she threw up in her mouth while watching it. Later on, Sarah Bevel posted an old leaked photo of Chris wearing his mother's undergarments. These posts are likely to have been created by trolls impersonating his former gal pals. On December 23rd...
Okay, so just question. If Chris was intent on wearing a bra and panties, why not go buy your own instead of putting on the same undergarments that your 80-something-year-old mother was wearing? Just wild thoughts out there. I know, just wild thoughts.
Well, I think it's because he got off to it. I mean, I hate to be the guy to say that, but I mean, I'd be fucking lying to you if I said anything else.
Fantastic. Let's get back to the video.
Yeah.
My God. What a day. What a day. We're learning so much.
I hate it.
I'm so glad we decided to watch Chris. I'm so glad we're doing this.
Christian wrote a Facebook post about Justine Sacco, the former personal relations executive who was internationally shamed for her insensitive tweet.
I remember
He
that.
mentioned that she had previously tweeted about a dream in which she had sex with an autistic kid and boasted about it to his friends and ex-gal pals. However, the original tweet contained the hashtag FML, which is usually designated as a punchline to a story of unfortunate circumstance. Some days later, Chris notified Rebecca that the Chandlers spent a quiet Christmas at home. When she mentioned that she received the new game console Xbox One as her Christmas present, it upset him because he believed that all trolls played on Xbox, and that news of her gift put him in a bad mood. After she asked him if he thought that her having an Xbox made her a troll as well, Christian clarified that he did not think so, and apologized for his emotional outburst. He then proceeded to rant about his public invisibility. On January 2nd, 2014, Chris asked Rebecca to convince his former gal pals to refriend him to solve his emotional health problems, since he felt that their lack of friendship for him was killing him. She soon forwarded an email she received that was written by a troll pretending to be Sarah Bevel. The fact that Christian thinks that anyone can somehow force Tiffany and I to be friends with him clearly shows that he has no respect for our right to choose our own friends. Despite what Christian may think, nobody wants friends forced on them. The arrangement that Tiffany and I made in high school was a unique circumstance. We willingly chose to enter into the agreement. This is yet another reason why so many people have a problem with him. Christian isn't entitled to friends. Nobody is. Friendship is something you have to work at. Christian isn't willing to put even the minimal effort into this. He doesn't want friends. He wants people to kiss his ass. Christian's idea of a friend is someone who will always be there to coddle him, feed his ego in order to make him feel better about himself. If I were you, Rebecca, I'd seriously reconsider having anything to do with Christian. Do you really want to Google your name one day, only to find out that you've become the inspiration for Christian's latest rape fantasy porn drawing? Seriously, as a friend, I'm telling you to run. Don't walk away from this. On January 4th, Christian posted about the games Pokemon X and Y, which he had been playing on his Nintendo 3DS, and shared his 3DS friends code on Facebook, and requested that when his friends sent him a friend request on the game console, that they also write their Facebook name so he could confirm who he befriended. He continued to post about his progress on the game for the next few days.
Greene County investigators are looking into the cause of a house fire early this morning. It started at about 3 o'clock this morning at a home on Branchland Court. That's in the southern part of the county. We're told the fire started in a first-floor bathroom, but got quickly out of control and eventually shot through the roof. Everybody inside was able to get out safely, but one firefighter suffered minor injuries. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
At around 2 a.m. on January 10th, a fire broke out at the Chandler home. It was later revealed that Christian was in a room adjacent to their downstairs bathroom, using a Keurig coffee maker that was powered by an extension cord leading from the bathroom. The frequent opening and closing of the bathroom door over time wore away the protective coating of the cord and caused a spark which started the fire. A call to 911 was made at 2:44. The first fire engine arrived a little over 15 minutes later, though soon the fire was growing beyond their control, and those on the scene had to request additional manpower.
Holy shit.
At around 5 a.m., the fire was still ongoing, and one firefighter, who received minor injuries, was transported to Martha Jefferson Hospital. Because of the hoarding situation at the home, the firefighters could not enter the property through either of the doors, and instead had to climb in through the windows. Chris and his mother escaped without injury, along with their dogs, Clover and Snoopy, and their cat, Lucy. Unfortunately, their cat Scamper perished due to smoke inhalation. They sought...
That's a fucking shame. Fuck you, Chris. That's your fault. Who the fuck? Why would you have an extension cord going to the bathroom for your goddamn coffee? Because the goddamn horde. And it was there so long that the door rubbed away the coating and eventually it sparked.
And not for nothing too. I mean, I don't know how far the bathroom ran from the coffee machine, but I can guarantee you, he daisy chained the extension cords, which you're not supposed
for
to do
sure.
right away.
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Wow. It's kind of surprising their house didn't go up in flames before this. I don't know how that never happened.
I'm surprised it just didn't fucking rot away.
True.
Refuge in their neighbor's house, from where Chris wrote a Facebook post, published at 5:22, informing his friends and observers of what happened. He later on left a comment complaining about the large number of people clicking the like button on his misfortunate update. By around 7 a.m., the fire had been fully extinguished and all the fire trucks had returned to their bases. At around this time, Chris wrote an angry comment directed at Keurig's Facebook page, blaming their coffee maker for the house fire. The company page apparently was interested in listening to his troubles, though what exactly was privately discussed between them is unknown.
No, Chris, you're a dumb motherfucker. Oh my God. Really, dude? Really?
Keurig hit up fucking Chris Chan?
I'm so glad they did. I'm so glad they did. I know they're gonna make it his fault because it is his fault. That's your house is so fucking cluttered. You can't plug in your coffee machine other than into a bathroom outlet.
Oh, right.
Like, come on. And then we're surprised that our house burns down.
Yeah.
Okay.
The coffee machine had nothing to do, literally says in the video too, and I'm sure that obviously people were able to determine the source of the fire, but
Sure.
it was the electrical cord, not Keurig.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but ipso facto was plugged in, Chris. You can fucking suck a fart.
Chris is very fucking irritating to watch. Like, it's interesting, yes, but goddamn, sometimes it's like watching Cyrax. Makes you want to fucking hit him.
Yeah. Give him a couple jabs to the jaw. That's all.
Yeah. Uppercuts, body kicks, knees to the face, spinning elbows.
I want to go full Power Ranger. You know, just
Yeah. Just fuck him up. All right.
Chris's Facebook friend, William Elliott Waterman, was not impressed with Chris's attitude and left a comment. Chris, your house burned down today, and this is the first thing you do? Blame Keurig? Chris, it's no secret that house was a fire hazard. How many things were plugged into that outlet besides the Keurig machine? Chris, I'm sorry for what happened, but vengeance is the wrong attitude to have now. This could be an opportunity in disguise. You can live in a clean place and not let it turn into a cluttered mess. My heart goes out to you. Christian soon left a reply. Into the one outlet in the downstairs bathroom. The only thing plugged into it was the Keurig brewer, and the power circuit breaker failed to auto shut down from that socket. Do the math. William then informed him that plugging in electrical appliances in the bathroom was dangerous, and that they should be plugged in there for only brief amounts of time. That evening, Rebecca forwarded an email to Chris, written by a troll pretending to be Daniel Mims, telling him that most people on the forums were good-natured people that did not mean him any harm, and that only a small fraction that was looked down upon was interested in actively trolling him. He also revealed that at that time, they were brainstorming ideas on how they could help Christian and Barbara, though they were wary of sending him money directly, since they believed that there was a possibility of him misusing the funds. The day after the fire, the Chandlers were allowed to go back home to retrieve any salvageable belongings. Chris also took this opportunity to assess the damage to his Lego high school. The fire had warped and fused many of the pieces together, irreplaceably damaging his creation.
Oh,
Trolls
shit.
estimated that judging from the Lego sets used to build the high school, it was valued at around $1,000. He relayed to Rebecca that all of his original
kinda
hand-drawn
dope.
illustrations and
I thought the same thing. It kind of gave him a cool look. I've never seen Legos look like that.
Fuck, dude.
comics were untouched by the flames, as well as the majority of his digital data. Their home insurance company, State Farm, was providing them a hotel for the time being while their house was being cleaned up and repaired. Chris later made a Facebook post requesting prayers and donations. He recommended giving him gift cards for grocery stores or restaurants, and highlighted that Burger King and McDonald's were considered a last choice since they were interested in eating good food.
Let's get
In
one, guys.
addition, he had asked his church for clothing, but would also accept more from generous donators online. Based on some suggestions, he was considering starting a page on the crowdfunding website Kickstarter to raise funds for his recovery. He soon after shared a news clip which reported on the house fire. On January 16th, Chris wrote an email to an unknown Manchester High School classmate informing him that his mother believed that a so-called greedy firefighter had stolen a reproduction of a Salvador Dali painting and also her purse.
Dude,
5 days later, he received some donated items from his Facebook friends.
accuse a firefighter of stealing your fucking stinky ass purse. The firefighters that went in there and risked their lives trying to save your house, what a fucking cunt. What a cunt.
That's 5 big booms right to the jaw.
100%. Also, the guy that runs the channel gifted 5 memberships. Appreciate you. Guy that runs the channel shouts out to 5 new members.
Hell yeah.
And there's also Blackwood Ghost. Thank you for the donuts. Very much appreciated. Cyrax's mommy scratching in flames, waiting to regain her spawn. Fair. Okay. I'm gonna fire up another Ripper once I hit play. If you guys want to join me again, I mean, I figured it's Tuesday. My kid's out for Thanksgiving break. All I have is martial arts tonight, so I mean, might as well go into it as ripped as I can possibly be, right? Right. Let's get it, guys. Let's get another Ripper.
William Waterman and Kenneth Engelhart, among others, and thanked them. He announced that he had just learned that he and his mother both liked the taste of sardines after trying some of Kenneth's donated food. The next day, he wrote that apart from one gal pal, he was disappointed with the majority of his past gal pals, including Tiffany, Sarah, and Kelly, for not showing any care or compassion for him, regardless of their possibly busy or stressful individual lives. He deduced that they likely did not have a heart or soul. On January 25th, Quickie Forums members noticed by reviewing his PlayStation Network account that he started playing his PlayStation 3 again, usually during the early hours of the morning. On the 27th, Christian notified his followers that State Farm provided them with a house to temporarily stay at as their home was being renovated. On January 29th, Christian received a big box of donations put together by members of the Quickie Forums, which was organized by the site's administrator, Joshua Moon, also known as Null. The items inside included basic toiletries like shampoo, razors, and Dax body spray, along with some cat food and art supplies to encourage Chris's creative output. In addition, there were a few gift cards for restaurants and also a $500 money order for Barbara Chandler. Null wrote a special letter which detailed the forum users' efforts. "Hey, Chris, your son and your friends have heard about the house fire, and to help you out, we put together a care package as quick as we could. In a few days, 34 donated and collected over $900 towards getting this stuff out to you. Since your bathroom is where it started, I focused on buying toiletries and hygienic stuff to keep you clean and healthy as you recover from the damages. I could not spend all the money collected, so I've also included a money order for $500 that you should give to your mother. She can cash it out and buy whatever you guys need to keep chugging. Don't forget to get something nice for your pets, too. I know you often feel that life is hopeless, but there's good in the world and in people. I hope this package helps you see that. No person on the internet can ever take away your right to be happy. You must find reasons to enjoy life, even when there are enemies trying to bring you down. I've included some arts and crafts to help you take your mind off things. I think your fans would really like to see what you come up with, because it's been a very long time since we've seen anything new from you. Try to create something that makes you happy and that you can be proud of. Good luck with everything, Chris. Keep hate out of your heart and look forward to each day. We will be around if you need us." After reviewing the gifts, the channelers felt that there was an error with the money order, so Chris went to Facebook to lodge a complaint. "Hey, Dodo Brain, thanks a lump. You did not sign the front of the money order that came in the big box. The bank is unable to do anything with it. Contact your bank or make out a new thing and US mail it to our home address." After this message, Null went to the bank to consult whether an unsigned money order could still be cashed out. The bank informed him that all the money orders came pre-signed, meaning that the person who made the money order did not need to provide their signature. Chris seemingly realized his mistake and deleted his post, writing another one in its place, in which he thanked all who donated to him and wished for the quickie to be removed forever. Christian was unusually quiet on Facebook throughout the next few months. On February 7th, he notified his friends that he went to see the Lego Movie in the cinema, aided by a $7.50 coupon acquired after purchasing the tie-in PS3 game based on the movie. On the 18th, he wrote on his Nintendo Miiverse profile that he was suffering from bronchitis. On February 24th, his 32nd birthday, 2 previously unseen videos were leaked on the Quickie forums. First was his message to Cole Smoothy's brother-in-law, John Kyle, and the other was his rendition of the song Hello My Baby, as performed in the 1955 animated short film One Froggy Evening. It appears to have been filmed sometime in summer 2013.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my money. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. And do you have to load, oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
You call me on the telephone. You tell me that you're all alone. I know that you're lying to your teeth, you dirty rascal. Uncle you expect me to believe the lies you had me. You've been out with a gun. You broke my heart, made me try with every phony alibi. When I could see the lipstick on your shirt, you dirty pool cat.
You did he say you dirty pole cat? What the fuck, Chris? It's hard to be insulted if I don't know what the word you're saying is. Pole cat. I assume that means hooker, whatever. But
No, go on.
I've just never heard someone called a pole cat. Fuck, I don't know. He talks like someone that was born in the 40s.
A little bit, yeah.
I think it's just because he spent his whole entire childhood around Bob and Barb, and he didn't really socialize enough with other kids or other people. It was just he hung out with these people that were 50 fucking years old when they had him. So he's stuck in a generation he never existed. It's weird. It's weird the way everything about Chris is just off. Everything.
Tell me and tell me I'm your own.
At around this time, Christian finished rebuilding his Lego replica of Manchester High School by using a combination of old, fire-damaged pieces and new blocks from recently purchased Lego sets. He also made some extensions to his building. In addition, he used some of the heavily fire-distorted Legos to create an abstract sculpture, which he dubbed Billboard Person from Melting Chaos. In early March, a Quickie Forums user posted a selection of photos that they took of Chris's house. They showed that the windows had been boarded up and the tarp covered the roof. In addition, a large dumpster next to the house was noticed. On March 2nd, Chris wrote an entry on the Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church's website, thanking the church for their efforts in helping his family after the fire. Also in the first week of March, according to Marvin, former PVCC troll and one of the moderators of the Quickie Forums, Chris attempted to shoplift at consumer electronics store Best Buy. Marvin allegedly had a friend who worked as a security guard at the retailer who spotted Chris stuffing items inside his shirt. When he was confronted by a security guard, he dropped all the items he was carrying onto the floor and ran out the store. Chris apparently saw this post and attempted to defend himself via a Facebook.
I can only imagine that.
So fucking dumb. The second he thought he was in trouble, that of course that's his response. Just you're such a piece of shit, Chris. You're just such a piece of shit.
Just saunters away. It's fucking no, it wasn't me.
Dude, the way he does shit blatantly in front of everybody, gets caught, and then the excuse is, I didn't do it. That wasn't me. Nope. It's not what. Nope. It's not exactly. Nope. The way you saw it, that's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. It actually happened like this. like, brother, there's footage of you doing shit at times and you deny things. Just a shit bag. That's all. Just a shit bag.
Facebook post. He confirmed that he went to Best Buy on March 6th. He revealed that in addition to the Lego Movie game for PS3, which he had purchased to acquire the coupon for the cinema ticket, he bought another copy of the game at Best Buy to get a free collectible figurine of one of the characters from the movie.
You bought it twice to get a Lego figure. Smart.
You know,
Smart. It's an investment. It's an
I
investment.
guess. I hope he sold it at one point.
Doubt it.
I hope that Lego is at least 3 times worth the game that he bought.
I hope it is, and I hope he lost it, has no idea where it's at, so he can get nothing from it.
You know what? That's also fair.
He wrote that he put the figurine into his jacket pocket, and an employee of the store, who he described as an excitable black woman, could validate his purchase if asked. Kim claimed that she saw him in the store, and that he was in fact caught stealing. The following day, he made another post, sharing information which he received from a troll who was apparently pretending to be Megan Schroeder's brother. He claimed that trolls from the image board site 4chan had in their possession security camera footage of Chris attempting to shoplift, and also sexually pleasuring men with his hands behind the Best Buy dumpster. They planned to release the footage during the week. The leaker also provided a link to the quick image board on the site 888chan, where trolls discussed Chris and sometimes devised trolling plans. All of this information given to Chris was fake. On April 5th, a user of the website Reddit spotted Chris at the retailer Target and took his photo. At around the same time, a Quickie-Forms user, Skyraider, received a batch of 60 photos from an unknown source of the Chandler's house. The
Damn.
pictures showed large amounts of disposable items laid outside the front of the house. One picture taken from the side clearly showed a large hole in the roof, which was covered up with a tarp.
That's fucking significant. That's a big fucking hole. Dude, that's so much damage.
I wonder how many people are living in that house.
I don't know. Fuck, that's a massive hole. All that. Shit. It's going to be fun to rebuild that. Whoever gets to do it.
On April 16th, he wrote an email to Kim Wilson because he thought his face was creepy and scary and felt like it was the reason for his failing in his search for a girlfriend. Kim informed him that his face was not so much of a problem as his features that he could control and manage. She mentioned that his hair looked messy, which might throw off some women. She blamed him for being discouraged too quickly by rejection, and that his so-called love quest was more like a love wait, because he mainly waited for women to try to approach him. 3 days later, Chris wrote to her about a new trick which he could pull off with his body. I have reached from behind and under and pulled my penis and literally stretched it to being wedged between the middle of my butt crack. I could push
Hell
the head
yeah.
into the hole, but it was really smelly there, and I have just bathed. And while stretched, the balls can remain tucked in, and I can walk like this. It is
Fucking-
that long! And to take a
fucking
cocky opportunity, you and a lot of women around here and wherever, not counting the Cherokee woman, are really missing out. Thank you for listening and keeping it confidential. On second thought, I give you permission to only tell other women about it, only if you feel it valid for the conversation. Another 3 days later, he refuted her comments that he had made the moves on Megan and the wallflower and got rejected.
What?
He said that he had no moves and that his new method of tucking in his penis helped him because he did not like looking at it and compared it to an ugly growth.
Oh my God.
On the topic of his hair, Kim suggested that he could treat his hair like in the example photos she provided. One was a still of Italian-American model and actor Fabio, shirtless.
Hell
He
yeah.
added that some of her transgender friends also performed penis tucking. In response, Chris told her that he could not afford to get fancy treatments for his hair. He realized that some transgender people might do that as well, and asked Kim if her transgender friends had any tricks for attracting women. She emphasized again that normally women do not approach men, and that if he didn't try, then he wouldn't succeed. On May 6th, Chris wrote an email apparently replying to Kim's request of making a list of positive and negative traits about himself. He added an in-between column for items he could not categorize.
Tranny.
Here, he confessed that he saw himself as a lesbian-identified male, and that he firmly believed that he had been a lesbian woman in his past life, and his autism was punishment for that life. Under positives, his list included compassionate, artistic,
Jesus Christ, Chris, you are so fucking stupid.
imaginative, and cool with lesbians and trannies, but would not date one who had had a gender change operation. He believed that the rainbow was a symbol of unity, and really hated the gay males for destroying the rainbow in the name of their own ways. Under negatives, he listed autism, occasional retardation, a lot of things being his fault, paranoia, and feeling like he was losing his mind. As he continued to put his trust in his supposed online friends at this troublesome time in his life, they, for the most part, did their best to help. Christian's relaxed nature led to him revealing more secret truths about himself, and when encouraged, he thought more about who he was, and was coming ever closer to solving his inner confusion, and coming to terms with who he felt he truly was.
Occasional retardation.
Yeah, sometimes I suffer from the retard. Just every once in a while, it just comes on.
I have my moments too, but fuck. Well, that's it. Wow. What a video. What an episode.
It was terrifying. I hate this guy. I hate Chris.
Another hard watch. God. And again, we still have fucking like 50, 55 episodes, 56, 55 episodes to go.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's 50. I think it's, maybe 45. Yeah, 45. 40, but still a lot. Still a lot to go.
What episode is this? Oh, this is what, 39?
39. Yeah.
And you still have, you said another 40?
Yeah, there's 85 parts to this.
And what? They're probably all like what, roughly like an hour long or just under that?
They average about 40 minutes.
Okay. But
some
still,
a little shorter, some a little longer, but yeah, there's 85 parts of this.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm saying, like, we've gone through a lot, but there's still so much more to go. There's still so much more shit to learn.
I'm staying strapped in, man. Like, this is quite a fucking ride. And it's just every time, like, I mean, I've only been exposed to so much Chris Chan, but every time I'm watching, it's something new every time.
Pretty much. It doesn't matter. You can watch something. You can watch the same video 3 times on him. You'll learn something new. There's just so many layers to him. There's so much. But we got through it, guys. We did it. I got to start wrapping up. I have class to be at here shortly. We should do this again sometime. Like, you should come do another episode of another episode of Christory with me sometime. This was fun.
Okay, yeah, this was really fun. I would like to.
My son will be out for Christmas break in just a couple weeks after he goes back from Thanksgiving break. We can do a couple more days then.
Okay, I'd be down for that.
Fucking A. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us. As always, we'll take the stream out on a ripper. That's how I do it. That's how I kill the stream every time. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. The memberships, the donos. You guys show me love. You show not only my co-host, but my friend, the real Chance Wilkins, or the real Mo Zarrella, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
Again, thank you guys. Lord Memeon, dude, you're such a fucking dick. You know I'm sitting here without socks on right now. You're such a dick every time. Every fucking time I don't have them. Sock check. Sock check. Let's crack a double ripper, and we'll call this stream finito.
All right.
Everybody's good with that?
I'm good.
Let's
Thank you
crank
again,
two up.
everyone. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure being here with you guys. Cheers.
Absolutely. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for being here. Keep an eye out for the videos this week, and I will see you all this Friday evening as usual. I love you, bitches.
Have a good night, guys.
And